that discipline and this serene entire environment has helped us a lot in moving forward to our life. And I'm sure that if not all this 100%, but at least more than 50%, we will be able to continue in our life, and that is, I think, is the best achievement for all of us. Thank you.
Now I invite Sri N.D.L. and Anand Kumar.
Gratitude to all noble souls, scholars, and wise men here. It is a privilege for me to speak few words about the institute, but I will take a metaphor to explain what I saw in this institute. Legend says, far north there was well-learned, aged, mango-speaking tree, which knows the inner essence of all the holy texts. And it is also said, all the noble souls were dissolved in the tree, so it knows everything. Hearing this, the student traveled far north to ask his unanswered questions. And seeing the tree, student asked, "O ancient one, please tell me why I don't see peace." And the tree replied, "Kid, listen carefully. You see the same essence, the life, the matter, which flows all over my body. But you see, this doesn't make my body sweet. Nor my roots are sweet, nor my bark is sweet, nor my leaves are sweet, nor my branches are sweet, nor my stem is sweet. It is only my mango fruit which is sweet. So you are seeing the peace where you don't find. You need to find at the right place, you find the peace." Hearing this answer, the student was a bit satisfied. Then he asked, "O learned one, please tell me, I am just happy. I want to be more happy." Then the tree started speaking. "You eat my mango, it tastes sweet. But you eat my mango beside the Ganges bank. The mango, you observe, the same mango tastes more. It is not the Ganges which is manipulating the sweetness. The view of the Ganges brings the peace in your mind, and the peaceful mind enhances the sweetness of any object." And there was satisfaction in the student's soul. And he asked the last question to ask. And he said, "O ancient one, please tell me where I get the peace." And the tree replied, "From nothing. Water I drink is tasteless. Air I breathe is tasteless. Sunlight which I eat is tasteless. But my mango product is sweet from no sweet. The results are from no results. The peace comes from no peace. And what you do which is tasteless at last makes your life sweet." And the mango tree is the institute, and the teachers who spoke the words are the words of all the sages who spoke in the class, and the students are we, and it has worked for me. I hope it has worked for everyone who has had a fraction of desire to learn. Thanks a lot.
Now I invite Sri Rajiv Ramchandran.
I would like to take you all through my initial understanding of spiritual concept and thereafter. As a school kid, I felt that everything around me was just like a dream. I shared these feelings with my parents and often asked them if I were real or if the world was real. And this was when I was in my 9th grade of my schooling. My questions were beyond the realms of their imaginations. Finally, I went into a state of hibernation, not getting the right answers from my queries. The mysteries of this universe then manifested, and I got this beautiful opportunity through our Divine Life Society to understand the intricacies around spirituality. I have always echoed Sri Krishnanandaji's saying throughout my life that one should aim for the lion and not look for the jackal. I often superseded expectations in whatever I did and finally dwelled in ahamkara before the energy of the cosmos brought me to the shore and grounded me with its divine Christianity. Throughout this course, I found great peace when my thoughts echoed, "Let thy will be done, not my will." I understood, "Do unto others what you would want to be done to you." And this was one of the divine experiences that I experienced at this academy. I felt that the cosmos was speaking to me. We often play hide and seek with ourselves, resorting to be a hypocrite. Believe it or not, my dear one, the cosmic energy speaks. I was often bamboozled by the way the cosmic energy manifested around me at this academy. During the course of lectures, I found the moment that I had a thought, the very next second, the answer would be delivered by the lecturer. And this used to happen in a span of less than a second. On one occasion, this entire experience even lasted for the length of the entire lecture. I thought of disregarding this experience as a mere culmination of coincidences. But then, God knocked down my ignorance and He declared through Swamiji's that it was Him manifesting. I have read about such experiences in spiritual books like The Autobiography of a Yogi. Students at this academy, in this batch, fondly call me a soldier. So here, I am contemplating on writing a book, thereafter amazing more experiences. And that would be definitely titled The Autobiography of a Soldier. We know that desires makes a man mad. Desires makes a man mad. Beware guys, it is the Kali Yuga. Minds rattled with misery and suffering have only one solution, that is yoga. Transcending this onslaught of delusion with its sublime precision. I feel that one needs to awaken one's inner conscience and purify oneself with this divine initiation that we have experienced under the guidance of Gurudev. We need to conduct ourselves as soldiers of God, which means that we need to incorporate right understanding by meditation on the divine doctrine of Bhagavad Gita. And one needs to continuously harness oneself and work selflessly as an instrument in the hands of God. We need to take this message of divinity and transcend it to every hook and corner of our lives. My heartiest thanks to all the management of this academy for the smooth administration of this course. It was indeed one of the most memorable experiences of my life. Thank you.
Swami Shivanand and all the Swamijis who are present here and my dear students. And it was really a wonderful experience for me and I am sure for all of us. Now after coming here, if you look at the course as such, the course is designed in such a way, and I must say, and it's my gratitude and also I thank the whole Shivanand Ashram and in particular the academy, because the time, the energy and the money they invest on us, on each and every time, that is amazing. And in return, what do they expect? They expect nothing except H, N and S. What is that? They only require all the students, mind, body and soul. So they only require that. So that is the reason, they invest a lot of their energy, a lot of their money and time. They see to it that, all of us can go through in a proper manner, walk on the path of, the realization. And I also would like to say one more thing here. All the lecturers and Swamijis, in fact, they held us, all of us, by hand and, they led us to the knowledge, treasure of knowledge world. In fact, it's an amazing thing, all the Swamijis, they shown us where exactly is the treasure of knowledge is and how you have to move forward. So this is a wonderful opportunity. It is done from today onwards. It is left to us how far we can tread and how fast and how well we can go with that. And this is a wonderful opportunity. And one more thing, and before coming to this course itself, when Swami Shivbhaktanandaji called up and said, he wanted to know more about my things and my regular habits and other things, and he also made it one thing very, very clear. He said, Girish, it is just a Vedanta basic course, and we don't give importance, too much of importance to physical yoga. It is a mental, yoga which we give importance. Are you ready to take? Are you mentally okay? Are you mentally ready to do this course? So in fact, I was really amazed, and it was my good fortune, I should say, that they selected me, and it went on very well. I'm very, very happy to be here this day, and I'm very happy that Academy and Shivananda Ashram has given us a wonderful opportunity, and it all depends on us how we take this forward after going from here. Thank you very much.
Vishnu ji karta. You just touch, he will give. Dr. Shivarama P. Manoj Kumar. Siddhartha Kumar Pradhan. Angit Maitali ji. Bhanu Agrawal ji. I tried to compose Madhusudan Day. Siddharth Chakravarti ji. Dr. Rajiv D.R. Mini Keshri ji. Ramakanta Naik ji. Dr. Shyam Kumar. NPLM Anil Kumar ji. Karthik Vaidyanathan ji. E.V. Smesh ji. Rajiv Ramchandran ji. M.S. Pradeep Singh ji. Dr. Santosh Saklani. Sridhar Mahadevanji. Sridhar Ananta Venkatapelli. Chirag Deepak Pandya ji. Aatu Pandya will go. Harihara Subramanian R. K.S. Girish Kumar ji. Harabodhan M.O. Krishna Kumar P.S. Raghunath Babu. Sheshadri R.
Marwa, this is update to the update. Advaita.
Anil Bhim Rao Deshmukh. Arun Kumar Pandya. Ashok Kumar Bhujja. Shri Kandan KC. Vijay Kumar Sahu. Anand Kumar Pradhan ji. Dr. M. Sadesan.
Father's name.
Father Antonio B. Yalvino.
And fourth is, there is Swami Karun Priyanandi Maharaj. The fifth is, there is Swami Shiv Bhaktanandi Maharaj. And sixth is Sri Dinesh Ji Maharaj. We are grateful to Swami Maharaj to have given so much time, love and blessings for all of us. And similarly, we hope all the time Swami should come back.
ॐ गुरुभ्यो नमः। ॐ गणपतये नमः। ॐ ऐं सरस्वती नमः। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिं भवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पद आनश्रीमन्नोदिश्रीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। ॐ नमः शिवाय गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दमूर्तये विष्णुपञ्चाय शान्ताय निदानन्दाय तेजसे ॐ यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरुप्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि संसारबन्धात् सर्वोपदेष्टि शिवानन्दमूर्तेः मृदुक्तं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं दयासिन्धुं दीनबन्धुं शास्त्रार्थबोधनपटुं मस्तिजिन्द्रपदं नौमि श्रीचिदानन्दसद्गुरुम् ॐ प्राणिनां दुःखहर्तारं ज्ञानरूपवनमुक्तये शिवानन्दचिदानन्दम् आश्रये गुरुसत्तमम् ॐ शान्तात्मानं प्रणतसुलभं चित्तविद्याप्रभावं भास्वरूपं सुगुणनिलयं भ्रष्टकर्मादिवर्गं प्रज्ञावृत्तं च संदिशं तारकं नित्यादिवद्यं साक्षात् ईशं मम गुरुपदं शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि शिवानन्दं नतोऽस्मि ॐ अखण्डानन्दसम्भो वन्दनात्यसिदायते गोविन्दं तमहं वन्दे चिदानन्दतनं गुरुम् ॐ So we all completed the course and the valedictory session, and we will be now maybe today or in few days we will be leaving to a respective place. So, and we have all beautifully explained what the take home you have after the course. So in the report he has read our Guruji Maharaj yesterday, I told something that I remembered now. But I did not say nobody should take notes. That time I did not say you added unnecessary detail. I took it to the class afterwards because the other teachers want notes. Why I say this? Because both are required actually. Why I say that? Because we will go to just to the history of this academy. Gurudev Swami Shivaji Maharaj, after spending a few years of professional life in Malaysia, when he felt something, so he renounced that life and came here sometime in 1920. And then he got sannyas. So in 1936 he established the Divine Society. So in 1924, Guru Trustee got the sannyas diksha, and he was practicing what he practiced. We do not know, we have to observe and what our impression about his practice. So he was practicing. So normally, until recently, we have the spiritual practices in our day-to-day life. In the Indian tradition, the family structure, that's what is spirituality. It is not something learned from the colleges. What you learn as philosophy, Indian philosophy, Western philosophy, this philosophy, Upanishads, etc. That is an academic approach. But the essence of it, what you have to learn, that is already there in you. The philosophy is not something you learn and it comes to your knowledge. It is enlightened, you become enlightened. It's not that way. You are already enlightened soul. But somehow it is covered actually. So only we have to remove that veil actually. So Gurudev, when he came here, he was trying to remove that veil. All the sadhana is not something learning new. You need not learn anything new. Maybe people may differ with me, but what I feel I talk to you. So, it is already there in you. So it has to be, you have to unfold it. The veil has to be removed. Before the arati, I told you, I cut them their foot. And then the ceremony after that, the light comes. So it is there. So Gurudev comes from a very traditional Brahmin family in South India in those days. Naturally it is there. You have to observe. The tree should speak actually. The bamboo tree should speak really. Should speak. So it was speaking and Buddha in his how God came into my life. He says how God came into my life. So he says, God came into my life when I was observing the worship. When my father was worshipping, doing his morning pujas, I used to sit there and witness it. So God came into my life first. Yeah. So if you look into the Shastras, then they say, there's a famous Vedic mantra called the Shatarudri. In the Shatarudri they say, Adreshan, Udaharyaha. Adreshan, Udaharyaha means they saw that, who, the women who carry water on their head. Those days they used to carry water on their head from the river source to the house. So they also saw. What does it mean? Those illiterate women, they are not studied philosophy, they are not studied Vedas, the Upanishads. Afterwards you confirm that, what you have understood, that you can confirm with that philosophy. So Adreshan Udaharya. So even an illiterate woman who just carry water means illiterate woman. So that illiterate woman could see. And many of these, those days, many stories they used to say. And for example, I tell you, some of you might have played the snake and ladder. They do some
Yes.
guys they put a snake and they go up, they come down, they go up. So that snake and ladder, that picture, they call it in southern India. Do you know what is the name of that snake and ladder? Snake and ladder is English. So snake and ladder is our Indian game, that play. That is not called snake and ladder. It has got its own name in southern India. Anybody knows that name? Paramapada Sopa. Paramapada means what? Ultimate. So it is a picture, the game where the snake and ladder is. You go up and come down, go up and come down. until you reach. It takes time. So sometimes you don't. So one of your teacher who taught you this Indian philosophy was Dr. Kanjana Madras. She had a research paper. She has a research paper. He got inspiration from here to do research on that. He's a postdoctorate researcher. So there was a woman who was a widow. She married at a tender age and maybe at 14, 12 years later, and she became a widow. So they remain as a widow. Now the social reformers talk much about it, that aspect we don't go into. Later on, she was confined to meditation and other things. She devised a game. That is a research book. I think that book is available in our library. And she has found that she has devised a game like this. They are also dice like this. So it speaks about all the philosophy. So a illiterate woman, she had a girl who was married, a lady who married at the age of 12 and became a widow. How much she would have studied that? And Buddha used to make a song. It's Rama, 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 Rama. So he makes a song like that. This song, this tune is a folk tune. They call it as Kavali Sindhu. Kavali Sindhu. Because when it's Kavali, they dance actually. And that they don't play very classical music for that. They will jump, beat like a jump. So there is not much, only the rhythm is required. So there, they make a song actually. It's a song, it's a Tamil song. In Malayalam also we have a similar like that. The Tamil song is a very interesting song actually. Nandavanati Lorati Avan Nadaru Madamai Kuyavani Devi Kundu Vandanoru Tori Adi Kutari Kutari Potu Laitari Nandavanati Lorati That is strong tune here to that. So here says there is a garden. In that garden, one beggar was there. And fortunately he got a lota, a pot. So he took 10 months to find out a pot for and having the pot in the joy he was playing with that pot and broke it. That's the meaning of it. Actually it's a philosophical, very highly philosophical. 4 and 6 they say. In Sanskrit 4 and 6 means 4 plus 6. Dashapanjavadam. 10 plus 5, 20. So 4, 6 means 4 plus 6. So 10 months we take to come out of that mother's womb. Having got this body, having remained in the mother's womb for 10 months. And when we come here, instead of making the best use of it, the ecstasy, you break it actually. So these are all, the highest philosophy is explained in very small ways. They don't go to this analysis actually. When suppose Shankaracharya starts the Ishavasya Upanishad, Ishavasya Vidhim Sarvam, Yaktinja Jagatyam Jagatyam Yaktena Punjita, Magadatyasya Siddhana, Isha, Irti Isha, how they sound Isha comes. Ete mantraha karmasu abhinayuktaha. These mantras are not useful in the karma. This is especially this knowledge and all arguments are there. These logics are, it is not possible for a common man. So one way of expressing is that. The other way of expressing is very, very simple things. In the Upanishads and the Vedas also, we come across with lots of imageries. Simple imageries. Even Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Sri Krishna and Arjuna sitting in the same chariot. Bhagavan says, I will not take weapon. So it is a story. For you it is a story. So there is an implication. The God and man sits in the same chariot. God and man sits in the same chariot. And one fellow is not active. And the other fellow is active. Other fellow has to fight. The success and failure comes to you. The other person remains quiet. Is not bound by any of those things. So Dasa Sayyidasa Kaya mantra is the same idea is put here. So the Shastras also speak in very simple way also. Philosophy is not something very tough and to be understood actually. If in illiterate woman can understand, we can also understand. But it is, we have to understand that it is the receiving part. It is the receiving end. So how far you are able to receive the philosophy, whether you study the Upanishads, commentaries, etc., or whether you study all these small things. To what extent it is unfolded in you. So Gurudev, when after 12 years after establishing the Divine Life Society, Trust Society in 1936, after 12 years he established this Yoga Vedanta Forest Academy, Yoga Vedanta Forest University. In 1920s and 1930s, and even in 1940s, those who came here, this Rishikesh city was not there. Hardly 40-50 people were here. Only these ashrams were there. The Rishikesh town had only a population of 400-500. Very recently, only because of tourism and other things, is developed. Even in 70s, there was not much here. So the university is called Forest Yoga Vedanta Forest University, established in this place. Only the second printing, third printing here done here. So he was the chancellor of this university, and Swami Chidananda Maharaj was the vice chancellor, and other people, faculties are also there. So they used to share all this knowledge. And the Gurudev has composed one small poem where he speaks about the Yoga Vedanta Forest University. So, and he made it in small things and songs. Even when you present songs, there is a speciality in that. The greatness, one can be a very intellectual genius, with an analytical personality. If the art side is missing, he is incomplete, apurna. So the art and science should go together. Somebody was mentioning that the Gurudev's integral yoga. The integral yoga is not Gurudev's original contribution. Gurudev has found it is there in the Shastras. The other scholars, although they could not see that actually, they could not see that. They were quarreling with each other. Those who can see the reality, those who found the reality, they never quarreled. So the Gaudapada in his Mandukya Kajika, he says, Te parasparam vidyanti asmin taihi na vidyate. They will quarrel with each other, but we don't quarrel with each other. So the Bhagavad Gita, there's a sloka which says, Bhakti paresha anubhutim virakti ranyatra kaisa trika eka kala pushtik sudapali vadukata. Bhakti, jnana and vairagya will grow together. When you make intellectual analysis and try to emotionally or intellectually appreciate it, that is different. You are romantic about it. You are, oh, these are very beautiful. And give message, WhatsApp message to everyone. What is the use of, what use you have, what about? I share the knowledge with you, intellectual exercises. And of course these commentaries are very beautiful, with perfect logic also. It has got a purpose, but it's also to help us to unfold our real personality. So Gurudev had both actually. He had the traditional knowledge and he studied the scriptures also. That is why he wrote about all the scriptures. But he did not confine to Vedanta alone, he wrote other things also. Gurudev has written a small book on philosophy in humor. Philosophy in humor. One lady, I think she's a principal or something, I do not know, from some of the university in the Odisha, came and told me, Swamiji, I want to buy that book, How to Become Rich. Then what, this is a catchy book for all my students I want to give, but probably you have been told about it. It is called the Song of 1850s.
Yes.
They have been talked to you, I think. And I just got it because I do not know by now. So Gurudev says there, serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, non-irritability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, mobility, magnanimity, charity, generosity, purity. Practice daily these activities, then you will soon attain immortality. Brahman is the only real entity. Mr. So and so is a false entity. You will abide in eternity and infinity. You will behold unity in diversity. You cannot attain this in the university. You can attain this in this forest university. They wrote that before 1936. Some of our people who edited this, they have added this something, they have made some change they have made. They have done injustice to Gurudev's writing. So the purpose for which the university academy was established is to impart, is to give you an opportunity to unfold your personality. None of you are a bad person, you are divine incarnate. You are basically divine, that is our first concept. None of you is a bad person. No one is a sinner here, no one is a devil here. You are all divine here. So we give it up. This purpose of this academy is to give you an opportunity to unfold that divinity. So if we have achieved it, if you have got it, if there is a iota of that process has taken place, that alchemy is taking place in you, then we have done our duty to the Gurudev for which we are, for eating this salt of this ashram. And if it helps you, you are most happy and Gurudev will be very happy. And your studies you can continue. I have traditionally studied these subjects. So I don't say studies is not required, it is very much required also. But it should help you to unfold, otherwise it will be a burden actually. It will be a burden actually and your life will not be peaceful. Life will not be happy. So the study of the scriptures is required. At the same time, it should help you to unfold your personality. So they say, Shrotriyasya akamahatasya Teye chakamumanusa ananda Shrotriyasya akamahatasya. Shrotriya is required actually. But Kevala Shrotriya is not. Kamahataha means actually those who have been under the grip of desire. It's not that way actually. Desire, though everybody is under the grip of desire only. Nobody is free from desire. So Kamahataha does not mean that way. Desire means the souls from where the desire comes. Those who are living at the mental level, emotional level only. Those who have not gone beyond that. So We identify with this body. Nobody can say, I am not this body. You are the body only because you are eating. You are the mind also. Each one has its place. You are also the divine, you are also the spirit. So that part is totally closed. Your body, you don't have to eat, you have to put the dress. If it is itching here, you have to do like this. And not the body, I will not eat. You cannot say you have to do that. If you are hungry, you have to eat. Drinking, you have to drink water. Okay, don't know all these things, it's not possible. There's a wrong way of understanding it. Everything has got a place here. And you are the spirit, you are the Atma. So the Atma, we place it at different levels. Sharira Atma. Your Atma is your identification with the body. Your identification is with the mind. When we say it's a Shuddhatma, it's a Duttatma. What does it mean? The Atma is not Dutta. So Atma is taken at a lower level. So it is, his mind is bad. His thought level, his thought process is bad. So you have got the fourth place. There you are, one room is totally closed for you. So that one room we have to open up. So here we provide an opportunity to open up this room which is always closed. There's a treasure house. There's a treasure house. So in the philosophy is taught in very, very simple ways. So one boy says, one boy is very fond of, you are all playing with the dogs. So that boy is also want to play with the dogs. So he used to throw, whenever he sees a dog, he will chase it up, throw a stone and chase it up. And then one day he makes a remark, whenever I see a dog, I don't find a stone to throw. Whenever I feel a lot of pebbles, a lot of stones are there, I look for a dog, the dog is not there. So what does it mean? There is a sculpture, a dog made out of stone. So if you look at it as a stone, you don't see what type of stone it is, whether it is granite or sedimentary rock. A geologist look at it. And then they say it is a granite stone. He doesn't see the dog there. The other fellow is the dog is a Pomeranian. You don't see the stone there. So here, if you are able to see the stone and the dog together, so you are appreciating, oh, the dog is very well carved. It's a fine stone also. So an opportunity to open up the hidden area, which is not, it's already available to you. You are sleeping over gold mine. So a chance is provided. The chance, they wanted to provide everyone the opportunity. And it is possible wherever you are and whatever you do. Wherever you are and whatever you do. The scriptural knowledge is Vedanta part. That knowledge is required. And it is told very academic way, very scientific and systematic way, the Upanishads and other scriptures. It's also put in a very artistic way, in a very simple and artistic style. In all these sayings I told you that when you find this dog and it is not there, I made that song, that a man with having got a pot, having got for a pot, that broke it. So it is put in very artistically. And the other is, it is said in a very scientific way. Both are there. Both will help you to understand. But the understanding part, so this information, this knowledge is called Vedanta. And this knowledge is made available to you. It is available everywhere. In your home it is available. Somebody, nowadays they don't speak about it. Otherwise we, in the older days, these are all very normal things. In the lullaby they used to do this. I have heard in some of the musics, the lullaby, it speaks about the ultimate Vedanta, what Gaudavacharya says, that I have seen in a small song. Later on I realized, oh, what a beautiful expression it is. So in every language it is there. But that tradition we have lost. So it is also available in the scriptures. So that knowledge is made available to you. But the degree of absorption of that knowledge, to what extent you are able to receive and absorb that knowledge, and to what degree you have absorbed. So that degree of absorption of that knowledge, or the process of absorption of that knowledge, is called yoga. So when we established the Yoga Vedanta Academy, Vedanta is the theoretical aspect of it. And absorbing that theory into your personal life and living that part is what is called yoga according to the tradition. Yoga is not this modern yoga, nor yoga darshana. Yoga darshana of Patanjali is not, when we normally use the word yoga, it does not mean the yoga darshana of Patanjali. Now it has become the Hatha yoga. So this yoga means the practical aspect, the absorption aspect, the alchemy that is taking place in you to absorb that knowledge into your personal life. When you say Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, how do you absorb it actually? How it manifests in your day-to-day life? I was sharing with someone, when you have compassion with somebody, or leper you see, and you have a compassion for him, what does this compassion mean to you? I asked you the question. You have a kindness for somebody. What does it mean to you? You are extending your personality to include him. The other is being absorbed into you. The real problem is you and the other. I and you, the problem is. The more we absorb the you in yourself. So we are extending that personality. So Palastate Kasatgraha Yadmaya Drishtastasmi Bhagavate Namaha. So when someone you find the compassion comes in, the compassion is you are extending yourself, you are including him into you. The more we include everything in ourselves, the more there is. What is now the management stage? Teamwork and all this, what does it mean to you? You accept the other person as you. Even in the games are there. When you are playing football, when you are passed, the other person should coordinate with you. Where you will set the pass, he should know. You take what you take. Now they say the eye-hand coordination. Why that coordination is required? What does it mean to you? The eye absorbs in itself the hand. So the last mantra, Viveka says, Sambhakchat Dom Sampadam Sambho Manamsi Janasa. So it is an absorption. So the degree, everyone has absorbed a certain amount of from the way you spoke, whatever be the language you have used, whatever be the words you have used, there may not be perfection. Perfection is not required actually. The child who speaks, the mother understands it. They may not be perfect. So you have actually absorbed to some extent this. Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, the ultimate of Vedic philosophy, is to be lived actually. It is not something to be studied actually. So Gurudev has established this academy. You will learn this in this form. And because this government was established in 48, after the UGC came, they came rules and regulations. Then with the university, we have to use that control, and they will see how to conduct this. And then even Yamana is after. So the bride will come to lead us actually. Now they are doing with yoga, I think. So they will, so then they thought, like, we will not hold this name. University was dropped and we made it with the academy. So ultimately the purpose of this academy is not to give you a certificate, not to conduct examinations, etc. That's all part of the procedure. That's a formality which is required also, otherwise you will also be taking it very easy and creating problem for us. In addition to the other problems you are now doing. So actually this is the amount of absorption. And invariably I have noticed that for these years I have been noticing. When the students really absorb it, at least 50% of the students absorb the essence of it. It is very conspicuous, it can be understood. So they absorb naturally. So if it brings happiness into your life, if it brings happiness into your family, more cohesion there, and then we have done our duty also. When someone says, my father has sent me here, my brother has sent me here, I am sending my father to the academy, that means he speaks about it. So there is an understanding actually, something good is taking place. Something good is happening. Everything is good here actually. Nothing is bad in the creation, nothing can be bad. So it is from where we look at it. So that is exactly the purpose of this creation of this. And Gurudev started this academy. He had this in mind. And that is why what is available in the other universities. Philosophy you can study there. Anybody can study Indian philosophy in the university. Western philosophy in the university. All the darshanas you can study in the university. But here you not only study, it is not an academic taste, an academic input. It is something beyond that. So that was the purpose, and we are very happy that you have successfully completed this course. And I wish you all well, and I pray to Gurudev to bless you all with long life, and good health, long life, peace, prosperity and plenty, and successful in all your secular undertaking, and progress in your spiritual journey. So the secular undertaking and the spiritual are compatible. They are not incompatible. If anybody thinks like that, they are not correct actually. So wherever you are, you can continue with it. The word meaning of samadhi according to Sanskrit is Adhijate Samyak Asmin, well settled. Settled well. So you can be in that. Your locus will be there and you can do all the activities. So may God and Gurudev bless you all. May you be successful in all your secular activities. May you progress in your spiritual game. And may you have good health, long life, peace, prosperity and plenty. Hari Om Tat Sat.